Well, the video's 10 minutes. You can't do it in 10 minutes. That's impossible. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm keeping them rolling. We're keeping them rolling. Just work it out, record it out, and kick them out. So I'm trying to kick them out. I was trying to do 2 a week, but I've been doing them like every day, keeping a video coming at you guys. If you guys don't already know, my name is Dante, aka Triple D, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't, like, comment, and subscribe. If you already like, comment, and subscribe, that's what I'm talking about. Here for another lesson on how to do pine straw. Now I want to give a shout out to my homeboy I've been following for a minute on lawn care. Alright, so make sure you guys are checking out Big Sun's Lawn Care. Now, I don't know a lot of you guys that have been on his page yet, or if you guys even know of him. You gotta know of him. There's no way. Cub Cadet driving, has always a huge smile, got so much to teach you guys, and you have so much to learn from him. I mean, he rocked red hard, so definitely jump on there and check out his page. He definitely has a little thing he does where he adds his subscribers to his little board. So if you guys get added, if you guys join his page, you might catch yourself on his channel by mistake. So back to my channel. Okay, so he even goes, I kind of go way back with him. He used to ride around on the regular, I think it was like a John Deere regular riding lawnmower from like Track Supply, and then he had I think a yellow one. I want to say a yellow one, Cub Cadet maybe. Messed around with that 2002 Toyota. I think it was a Toyota Tundra. I don't know, but I've watched so many of his videos. I've been following him for a long time, and he's really good. So check him out. Let's get into it. So, okay. So first thing we do is get to a property and we figure out how much square foot we're gonna need, so we know how much material to get. That'd be length times width, and you just times what it is, you know, from length and the width of it. And then usually you got to do the 3. We did it 3 inches thick. All right, so it's length times width, and then how thick it's gonna be. I try to do mulch and everything at 3 inches thick. It makes a good barrier between the sun hitting the ground and warming up it, you know, helping them roots grow. You make it thick, it's not gonna grow. So once we clean out the flower bed, usually what I do, I trim everything before I even grab the rake. I trim it all. Trim all the bushes. As you've seen in the beginning, I cut down, I forgot what those bushes were called. I cut them right down to the ground. And then I did all the bushes, trimmed them all up. You know, they're kind of thin as they are, but I mean, they're gonna fill in. They're definitely gonna fill in. They're just really new. After I do that, now I used to take a hose and stretch it out and make the line, but I've got so good, I'm actually lining up now without the hose. I literally can just do it without it. Now, once we get the line, I go through there and I rubbish through it and get all the weeds, as many weeds possible I can get out, because the more weeds you get out, the less weeds you got to worry about. If you can see right now, I just break it loose, and then I'm left with just the root and the weed. Usually the dirt will go back in the flower bed, and then that's what I got right here. There's some, show me. Okay, see, get all that out of the flower bed. So that's what I'm doing right now, and it takes a little bit of time, but it's a few steps I do that other people don't do that makes my job a lot more efficient. I feel like you're not gonna have a mess of crap coming up in your flower bed, because I kind of basically took care of it all, so you don't have to worry about any of the stuff coming back up. Periodically throughout the season, I'll spray weed killer, you know, I'll keep the weed killer on it, so you're gonna get stuff popping up, but overall you're not going to. It should be pretty much maintenance free of a flower bed. Now I'm using a lot of Eagle, as you guys can tell. Once I hit the edge up, I weed eat, just, you know, just to make that edge more definite, you know, so it cuts all the hairs out. And yeah, some grass, you know, went in there. You got to edge it up too. line it up. I just want it to be real, you know, precise. Like I want it to show precise. I don't even think that's a word. I want it to be real clean, real crispy. Then I take a rake and I rake the edge out, and I rake it up towards the middle, and I kind of fill up any holes I see. There's a water spigot right there, so I fill that up. Anything I see that's low, I fill it all in, and basically I give that edge that nice, clean, crisp look. So after we do all that, this is like the quickest way of explaining how to do a flower bed. So it takes a lot more time, but when I speed it up, it looks like, man, I'm working this fast. So I just kind of go through and I fill in. This is kind of what it looks like after I did it. All the weeds are out. We're almost ready. Now if we were doing mulch, you would be putting paper down right now. Pick up my tools. I try to keep everything organized so I'm not tripping over nothing. So my OCD always kicks in. Like, I am cleaning around the clock. Like, I don't like mess. I don't like clutter. I don't like it. It just stresses me out. So I try to keep the job site as clean as possible. This stuff right here is probably something you guys want to take notes on and really keep in your trailer. It's called preen. It is a material that stops plants from germinating. So as far as germinating, growing roots. And so when you cut the grass in the spring or in summertime and you get little grass that floats in the air and floats down into it, a lot of times people see weeds and they're not coming from underneath the ground. They're usually coming from, they laid onto the surface and start growing roots, and then just basically start growing. So the preen's gonna definitely stop it from growing. So I push everybody towards using preen. I push everyone. It's like, use it. You can't go wrong. So now we're down to dropping the pine straw. So there's different ways. There's only one way I know of doing it. It's the way Carl Hudson showed me. You want to just break it as small as pieces as possible. One bale covers roughly 30 feet, 30 square feet, 40 square feet, I guess, roughly. I could be wrong. And so you want to spread it out real thick through the whole entire thing. And once you spread it down, don't step on it. So work backwards. Don't work and step on top of it. So just walk one way, and once it's dropped, you don't go back unless you can reach over and kind of fluff some through. And also at the same time, you want to fluff it way past your line. So if you see where my edge is at right now, you see where the edge is completely at, you want to bring it way past the edge. And you'll see why, because, man, I'm losing so much weight, I'm losing my draws. So you'll see why we go so far past the edge, because when you use the blower, it rolls it or tumbles it up underneath each other. So it gives it a really fluff look. Okay, so this bed took 5 bales. Alright, I get a little extra for just the outside. Look at that chunk right there. I hope I fix that chunk. I know you guys see that chunk I just dropped. I better fix that chunk. I swear on everything, I better grab that chunk. I just put some shredded some over it. Oh well. So you want to shred it all up, and you see how I stepped, and then I fixed where I stepped. Alright, so then I get, and then my last bale is kind of like my fill. Like, I try to look and see where I'm missing, or if I'm missing something, and that's basically where I use for fill. And then I use it for the edge. It's the last for the edge. Okay, so now we grab the blower. It looks like a complete mess, but it's gonna come together real clean, real quick, real soon. And I like this. I like pine straw. I really didn't like pine straw the first time when I moved out to Georgia, but I didn't know how to lay it. Like, when I did it my first time, it looked like a mess. Like, it looked crazy. But over the years, you learn, and you learn from your mistakes. And it looked good. It turned out very, very well. So I don't know where I took off to, but I better get back. There we are. Just take the blower. You don't want to go right up to it. You just want to stand back. I kind of hit it from an angle for the first time. You can see what it's doing. You see, it's just slowly rolling away. and you don't want high pressure. Don't want to sit there and just bang it on the blower. It's hard to explain how to do it. It's just once you're there doing it, you'll feel it, and then just keep going around and see how it's lining it up and fluffing it up. It looks like a pillow, like a nice, beautiful pillow. And I did not fix that little corner, but there I go. I fixed it. You know.